Celebrate Black Music has been a month-long celebration in June, honoring Black musicians, Black music's history, its connection to communities, and shaping culture nationwide. And although the month may be over, Celebrate Black Music carries on. In partnership with KitKat, 6 nonprofits are chosen to tell the stories of some of the key cities at the epicenter of Black music through a 6-episode mini docuseries. New York's very own Urban Word was chosen, highlighting their commitment to support the next generation of artists with programs that focus on youth development, leadership, and education through music. And joining us now to share more is Urban Word's Executive Director, Shanelle Gabriel. Hello and welcome.
Hello, hello. So glad to be here with you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for being with us. We love everything about Urban Word, and this is absolutely spectacular. Spectacular. So please do share. Actually, you know what? Let's just share with our audience, even though we've had Urban Word on numerous occasions, let's just give them a little background as to how Urban Word has really been a pioneer in holding space and creating these platforms for young urban, our children of colors, voices to be heard, to the point of establishing the Youth Poet Laureate for the New York State.
Yes, so at Urban Word has been around since 1999. We're founded back then and was the pioneer of hip hop pedagogy, the idea that hip hop culture belonged in classrooms, that it was a tool for more than just entertainment, and that the arts itself is a pathway to liberation for young people. And so for us, it's a no-brainer that Black culture, that young people culture, youth culture, contemporary culture is integral to the growth and development of young people. And so with this wonderful campaign that's highlighting the amazing work we do here in New York City and all over the country through our other programming, our National Youth Poet Laureate program, Urban Word, we really just are honored to be amongst all of these amazing artists, the amazing organizations across the country celebrating Black Music Month.
And artists. That was okay. That wasn't a bleeper. That because truly you're actually developing them. And so here's the thing, though. I got a peek at some of the limited editions of the artwork, and I know that's not necessarily Urban Words contribution, but there is something to be said with the visual arts that's applied to the packaging, and now it being hip hop's 50th anniversary, and kind of merging the poetry together with rap, even though they're really two in the same. Right now we're showing an image of the KitKat artistry, which I'm curious to know where they're selling these, because I feel like they're collector's items. I mean, of course, we got to eat the candy, but but the wrapper, I'm saying.
They're all actually in your local CVS, Walgreens, Walmart. I saw them recently in Rite Aid, and I geeked out and videoed it. And I was like, look, my organization. So anybody that goes there, you'll see it can either be in the box inside of the shelf, or you might actually see an actual display. And you'll see ours as well as all of the other organizations across the country doing this work. But ours, each of them have our QR code to go to our website so you can learn more about the work that we do in schools. We're in over 100 schools every year doing residencies. We offer free workshops, summer programs, competitions. Next year is actually our 25th anniversary as an organization of our founding. So this means so much to us to be able to be highlighted in this way as we enter this quarter of a century of doing this great work and giving young people spaces and platforms for their voice.
Oh my gosh, you see me cheesing like from ear to ear, because we're a big supporter of Urban Word and we love the work that you do. And we've highlighted a lot of your upcoming poets. And we just recently had the New York City Poet Laureate, Poet Laureate, Stephanie on. And so now to see you all celebrating hip hop's 50th anniversary in this way, being part of this movement through artistry and then having a QR code, right? Because that's kind of like the times we're living in. So that
Yeah.
people can learn more about your services. I'm in awe. I'm in awe over it. So let's talk about this docu-series before we run out of time, though.
Oh, definitely. So funny. It was a very much a full circle moment when they told me that the one of the I guess OGs in hip hop music was going to be there, DJ Clark Kent. The craziest thing about that was that when I was 16, I used to sing hooks for random rappers in his studio in Brooklyn.
What?
so so
That
it
was
was
a
like a
full
full
360
circle
for
moment.
you.
Oh my goodness. He walked in and it was like Chanel. He was like, and he's like, he used to be like, what's this little girl doing here? And then he said, I heard you sing. And I was like, oh, okay. But
You're like,
celebrating him,
excuse me, I'm the executive director. Thank you very much.
yeah, yeah. No, so back then, but now, to see him and I was like, you were a part of, I told him like he was a part of the development of me as a creative. And
Nice.
so, and now here I am, doing this work, developing other young people and giving them those platforms and spaces. And we talked a lot about just the intersections of that at the end of the day, the thing about hip hop, the thing about poetry is it's a love of words. And many people will say that what gave birth to hip hop was the word, was the last poets, who put spoken word to music, was the griot, of all of our cultures that did told stories over beats and over drums. So, we see that, and that's something that we've always connected. And hip hop has always been a part of Urban Word's legacy and history. And we also have a workshop called Got Bars that we offer each year. That is a studio-based workshop that allows young people to grow as writers and MCs and performers. And so it's a really cool documentary, mini doc, if you check it out. We also have Maya the Don, who's an up and coming rapper from Brooklyn. And, she's getting to kind of be old school, new school conversation about New York City hip hop.
Nice. We're doing the old, the new, and well, old, present, and new, right? Because
Mm.
I mean, I don't even know if we should reference it as old. You already know. I like OG. I like the term OG.
OG,
Yeah, I
OG.
like it. I like it. I like it. And so, how awesome was that of you to be able to share that story of your childhood associated with DJ Clark Kent, him, and you remember being that young lady, and now bringing in your entire institute to experience this individual who had such a strong influence on you, and then have it documented in celebration of hip hop's 50th anniversary and Urban Words coming into its quarter of a century of being an influence to the generations, the tons of generations of poets that exist here in New York, and also to be a safe haven for them to have a place to belong and to be heard and to be validated.
Yeah, I mean, it meant so much to me to be there. It's one of those things where I got in my car and that's when it like was like hit me
Uh huh.
how
Uh huh.
how unique and amazing that experience was for me. I think that it also one of the things that we're very much making a priority is also showing young people how their talent, their art can be pathways to more into other spaces. And so, I'm a testament to that as an artist. I continue to practice my art and I pour it all back into this organization as much as I can, and showing young people that, yeah, you can start out trying to be in the studio, but you could also be the person that brings the studio to others, that brings this work to others. And so for all the young persons out there, the young people out there, the young artists that are finding a pathway. Just know that your pathway doesn't have to be one way, one trajectory. And I think that one of the things about the documentary is it does show like that hip hop, Clark Kent mentions that hip hop is, just so many different things. It's not just rap, it's a culture. And here in New York City, all of our voices, our melting pot of a city, we bring all of our voices into hip hop. And that's what makes New York City hip hop what it is. It is like so ingrained in Caribbean culture, in Brooklyn culture, in Bronx culture, like it's very much there. And it makes sense. It was the birthplace of it. So.
I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. So before we go, where can people see this documentary, actually docu-series? And I love that you mentioned that it's a culture. And also, what is the title of the docu-series?
Hear it from here. Hear from here.
Hear
So
from
you're
here?
gonna hear it from
Here?
here.
Oh, nice. Here
So
from
if you literally
here.
look up, yeah, if you go to Hershey.com/Black Music Month, I think I don't know if we can share it. There it is, Hersheyland.com/Black-Music-Month. If you go there, you can see ours, you can see all of the other amazing organizations from Memphis, DC, all over, and we're all doing this great work. I really have to say thank you so much to Hershey for having this vision, and Memphis Music for sharing this vision with us, allowing us to be a part of this, because it just means a lot to have our work highlighted. There's so many great organizations in New York, and they chose us, and I just want to say thank you. We're so grateful.
Well,
And for all of you young people, please check it out.
yes, yes, yes. Wonderful. Thank you for bringing it here to us. Shanelle, Gabriel, everyone, Urban Words Executive Director, once again. To learn more about Urban Words collaboration with KitKat, Celebrate Black Music, you can visit hersheyland.com/Black Music Month. And of course, for more on Urban Word, you can visit urbanword.org. All right, stay tuned. There's more open when we return.